Hello and welcome into Foundation Field. Today the Hamilton Joes will take on the Cincinnati Steam in the final regular season game of the 2021 GL-SCL season. And thank you for supporting us all year long, and we are here for our last broadcast of this regular season, and we're excited to get the playoffs going next week. But for now, we got a great one here for you tonight. Luke West-Pulley, Sam Newcomb alongside Sam. The Joes lost a tough one in Game 2 yesterday to the Richmond Jazz, but if they're able to take care of business today, it will not matter as they'll still clinch the home field advantage.
Yeah, and they're taking on the Cincinnati Steam. The Joes have really good success against this team this year. 6-2 against Cincinnati, and like you said, tough loss last night. Had opportunity to maybe extend it to the 10th inning, but an unfortunate play at the plate. Evan Ulrich couldn't hold on to the baseball on the tag, and the Joes ended up losing that one in a gut-wrenching loss, so they couldn't clinch home field advantage last night, but they do have a chance to win tonight and clinch home field advantage so we can play in front of the great crowd here at Foundation Field. If the Joes were to lose and the Richmond Jazz win, the Jazz would get home field advantage. Currently, they are down 1-0 last I checked, so if the Jazz lose, Joes won't have to worry about this game at all, but Joes would like to take care of business and end the regular season on a high note.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, Sam, they've had great success against the Cincinnati Steam, and not only that, but great success against them here at home, as their only 2 losses against the Steam this year have come in Florence at Y'all's Ballpark. Adam Schneider will lead things off for the Cincinnati Steam in the top of inning number 1. Schneider out of the University of New Mexico. Give you the Steam lineup momentarily after the first pitch from Joe's pitcher Mitchell Lewis. And that one dives low for a ball. So batting first, Adam Schneider, the center fielder. Batting second is Hunter Jesse, Indiana Hoosier, DHing. Batting third is Drew Klasner, the second baseman. The cleanup hitter is Carrington Cross at short, as Lewis winds and fires, then catches the inside corner of the strike zone for strike one. 1-1 count now. Harrison Johnson will bat fifth and play third base. Drew Baker will catch and bat sixth. Tyler Wagner will play first and bat seventh. Brian Pena will play right field and bat eighth. As this one is hit right at Garrett Staten, he tracks just a bit to his left and is able to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Rounding out the order for the Cincinnati Steam is going to be Michael Marks in left field. And the man who just got his first out of the game on the hill for the Joes is Mitchell Lewis, the right-hander out of Marietta College. And Mitchell has come in a few games since arriving last week for Hamilton. He's making his third appearance. First start for Mitchell as he faces Hunter Jesse. He's pitched 8 innings, given up 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walking 5 and striking out 5. He's got a win-loss record of 1-0 and an ERA of 3.37. 1-0 count to Hunter Jesse. Here's the pitch, and that's a breaking ball that dives into the zone for strike 1.
Mitchell Lewis making his third appearance. His other 2 appearances were against the Xenia Scouts, so this is his first time facing the Steam Bats.
1-1, swing and a miss for strike 2. One-two pitch gets away from Lewis as that one runs way up high, and Sammy Sass had to stand up tall to grab that one. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, bases empty here in the top of the first inning. If you're trickling in late, we'd like to thank you for joining us here in the last regular season game of the year for the Joes. Mitchell Lewis nods and now fires the 2-2. This one runs just low and in, and that fills the count.
Hunter Jesse just batting 200 against Joe's pitching on the season. Steam entered today's game 23-18, 10-12 road record.
The payoff pitch. Lewis kicks and deals. This one is swung and sharply lined, but foul past the right side. And so we will reset for another 3-2 pitch. Hunter Jesse is batting .255 this season, just below the team average of .271. Lewis kicks and gives the payoff pitch. That one is low, ball 4, and Hunter Jesse is aboard with a 1-out walk. So Drew Klasner, will come in now. Excuse me. Klasner playing second base out in the field today.
Klasner's gotten a hit in 10 of the last 11 games. He's been hitting the baseball well.
First pitch to Klasner is a bouncer that Sass keeps in front. Hunter Jesse took a couple steps of a secondary lead, but decided to stay over at first base. So the count is 1-0 to Klasner. Drew played at Coker College, but has since transferred to the University of Charleston in West Virginia. Going to be teammates there with Evan Ulrich next year, who's also transferring to play his ball in West Virginia next spring. That pitch missed. 2 balls, no strikes. Lewis looked over at first. Now sets. Bends the knee and fires in, and this one is going to plunk Klasner solidly right on the hip, and so he will take off the pad and gingerly move his way over to first base. First and second now with 1 out for Carrington Cross, the cleanup hitter.
Rough start for Mitchell Lewis. Walked and hit a batter. And now you're going to face one of the hottest bats in the South Division all season long, Carrington Cross.
Carrington batting .418 in 37 games this year for Cincinnati. 51 for 122. Plays for UC. We got the chance to have a conversation with him at Prasco Park at the All-Star game. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Carrington out of Brownsburg, Indiana, was teammates with Joe's pitcher Sam Klein back in travel ball. Lewis sets and gives the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That time Cross goes out of his shoes, and the count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, we mentioned Cross's .418 average, but only .261 average against the Joe's pitching, which overall has the best team ERA in the league at 3.80.
That one dives high. Big secondary lead from Klasner, and Sass threw down. But Klasner's able to slide back in time. There was a moment of panic for Drew as he was kind of stuck in no man's land, but he was able to get back. Yesterday we saw Sammy Sass throw a Jazz runner out in that same situation.
And Sass just hesitated for a split second there.
Yeah, I believe he didn't know if he was going to try to fake the runner back or just throw, and that hesitation meant that he wasn't able to get the ball over to first in time. That pitch missed outside from Lewis, and the count is 3-1. He's at risk of walking the bases loaded here. He's got to put it in the zone. He looks at second, now home. Runners go. Swing and a miss. The throw over to third is not in time. It was a short hop into Luke Arnold's glove. He applied the tag, but dodging around it was Hunter Jesse. Now there's 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, Jesse just got his foot in there. And now Cross has runners on second and third. The count's full.
From the belt, the payoff pitch on the way. Breaking ball up high, ball 4. And the bases are juiced. So not the ideal start that Mitchell Lewis was looking for. Now he will face Harrison Johnson, the third baseman, 5-hitter in today's game. Harrison out of Ohio University, batting .220 this year. And he's got 29 RBI, which is second on the team, just behind Brennan Rowe.
He's 2 for 7 this year with the bases loaded.
First pitch from Lewis is in there for strike 1. Lewis breathes, brings down to the belt, winds and deals. And this one catches the outside corner. 2 strikes on Harrison Johnson back-to-back to start the at-bat. 1 away in the inning, bases loaded. Lewis eyes in on Sass behind the plate. And now we'll wind up and quickly give one up high.
Yeah,
misses for a ball.
We see that quick pitch every now and then from Mitchell Lewis. Just that time. Sails it high.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and this one's in the dirt. Sass is able to keep it in front after banking it off the knee, and that makes the count 2-2. Good crowd on hand here at Foundation Field. Here to see the final tune-up for the Joes before the playoffs. 2-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Harrison Johnson down on strikes. That one was just a tad outside, but he was trying to barrel it up. Not able to make a connection, and there's 2 outs in the inning.
Good strikeout there for Mitchell Lewis. It's a big one, and now there's 2 outs, and he has a chance to get out of the inning without giving up a run. Strand him loaded.
As that first pitch is inside, check swing from Drew Baker, but not much of an effort, so he didn't go around. Baker, the catcher, plays at Wright State. Going to likely compete with Sammy Sass for the job next year. 1-0, another check swing on a pitch in a similar location, and Baker did not go around this time either. So 2 balls, no strikes.
Baker's 0 for 12 against Joe's pitching this season.
Swing and a miss on that one. Nice pitch from Mitchell Lewis that dives below the bat of Baker, and the count is 2-1.
Baker's 0 for 3 with them loaded this season.
Lewis winds and deals. This one's popped up, but it's going to get over the screen and out of play. Lewis now has 2 strikes on Drew Baker. Drew batting .254 this season. Only 5 RBI to his name. Got a battle here with 2 strikes on him, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. This one's popped up, middle infield, coming over from short Garrett Staten. He camps underneath, and he makes the catch. Mitchell Lewis wipes the brow, and he escapes the inning unscathed. The Cincinnati Steam leave them loaded, but Mitchell Lewis is able to get the final 2 outs, and the Joes will have a chance to take the lead when their bats come up in the bottom of the first inning. We'll give you the Joes lineup, Steam pitcher, and watch the Joes hit when we come back. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube. ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield, or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta.
John Sanjul will lead things off for the Joes. We mentioned in the pregame if the Xenia Scouts are able to knock off the Richmond Jazz, then the Joes will clinch home field advantage no matter what happens tonight. And Sam, you got an update on that game?
Yeah, the Scouts are currently up 3-0 now on the Richmond Jazz in the 3rd inning.
So we will keep an eye on that as the game goes on. Joe's looking to clinch home field advantage for the first round. John Sanjul, the leadoff hitter for Hamilton. He watched a ball outside on the first pitch. Now the second one is on the way. He reaches for it, and it's a soft line drive right at Harrison Johnson, who was playing on the infield grass for out number 1. So Sanjul is retired, and now we'll give you the rest of the Joes lineup. Cole Becker, who will come to the plate now, is playing second base in the 2 spot. Batting third, Sammy Sass, he is catching. Batting fourth, Leighton Banjoff at first base. Batting fifth, Luke Arnold at third. Logan Castleman bats sixth and center. Harry Jackson bats seventh and right. The DH, Evan Ulrich, bats eighth, and rounding out the order is Garrett Staten, the shortstop, in the 9 spot. On the mound for the Cincinnati Steam is Casper Clark. First pitch to Cole Becker is low for ball 1. Casper out of John A. Logan College, former Indiana Hoosier. And this one gets away from him. It was off speed, so Becker had plenty of time to get out of the way. And that is 2 straight balls. Clark making his 7th appearance. All starts for him. He's pitched 33 and 2/3 innings, giving up 31 hits, 15 runs, 14 earned, walking 11 and striking out 42. He's got a win-loss record of 2-1 and an ERA of 3.74. Struggling here with Cole Becker at the plate, 3 straight balls.
He's pitched twice already against the Joes in a total of 9 innings. He's given up 9 earned, 14 hits, 4 walks, and 15 strikeouts.
Becker swings at the 3-0, and it is a line drive right at Carrington Cross, who was able to place his glove flush against the field and make the catch for out number 2. So the Joes getting the green light to swing at those 3-0 pitches early, and this time it doesn't pay off for Becker as he is retired. Sammy Sass, the 3-hitter, will come up. Sass had a rare bad day yesterday after a stat correction. Initially on the broadcast, we saw that he had been scored a single, but since it has been corrected to an error, he was 0 for 8 yesterday.
Yeah, but he showed up early today getting extra batting practice.
You watched a ball low from Clark on the first pitch. Righty on righty matchup. Sass with the crouch stance gets the second one. It is a grounder backhand picked up by Harrison Johnson. Across the diamond it goes, and it is in time for out number 3. So the Joes retired in order after Mitchell Lewis ran into a bit of trouble in the top of the inning, but it doesn't matter. Neither team can push across a run. No score as we head to the second here on Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio. At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com. A proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513.
Tyler Wagner, the leadoff hitter for the Cincinnati Steam in the top of inning number 2. He squares to bunt, places down one that looked like a good one starting in fair territory, but it'll spin foul.
Seeing quite a few teams bunt on the Joes, and it's worked out pretty successful. The Joes have struggled fielding bunts this season for whatever reason.
Yeah, yesterday late in Game 2 against the Richmond Jazz, we saw KJ Curry lay down a beauty that he ended up reaching on. Swing and a miss that time from Tyler Wagner, and that is strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Lewis pulls the glove down, quick pitch, and this one is low.
Lewis has yet to find the strike zone when he goes to that quick pitch. It can catch hitters off guard, but
he's going to kind of go with it again here, and that one just missed inside.
Man, that looked good.
And now he's going to walk off the mound and adjust his maybe pant leg or shoe. Straight in front of us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lewis winds and deals. This one's outside, and Wagner doesn't bite.
Lewis gave up 2 walks and hit a batter in the first inning, was able to strand him loaded.
The The payoff pitch on the way, and this one's outside. Ball 4, the leadoff man is on. Tyler Wagner works the walk.
His last start, he went 4 innings and gave up 4 walks rather.
Brian Pena will come up to the plate for the Cincinnati Steam. Pena has struggled this year, making his 17th appearance, batting just .138. Only 4 hits for Brian on the year. First pitch from Lewis, though, is outside for ball 1. Runner on first, nobody out. Lewis looks at first, sets. Wagner with a decent lead, but he's not going to go, and that pitch is down and away for ball 2. Wagner's about 3 steps off the bag at first. He's leaning, not going to go. Swing and a handle chopper left side foul. 2 balls and 1 strike to Brian Pena. Lewis nods and deals. This one's outside. 3 balls and a strike now. Lewis has found the zone a few times, but he walked the first batter and now has 3 balls on the second one of the inning, Brian Pena. Wide stance and the pitch. Swing and a lifted shot out into right field. Coming over is Harry Jackson. He will make the play for the first out. So Pena gets underneath that one on the 3-1 pitch. Tyler Wagner will stay at first base, and now Michael Marks, the left fielder, will be the last member of the Cincinnati Steam to come to the plate. Marks, the righty, steps in. He has also struggled, batting just .128 this year, which is lowest on the team of those with a decent amount of appearances. Marks making his 23rd here today. Mitchell Lewis checked on the runner at first. Now he's going to look over Adam and Tyler Wagner and set. Pitch outside. Sass throws over to first, and Wagner's back in time.
Marks is just 1 for 10 this season against the Joes.
He is 6 for 47, but has worked 10 walks as the 1-0 pitch is outside from Mitchell Lewis for ball 2.
Michael Marks is a freshman at Santa Barbara Community College.
2 balls and no strikes. Pitch from Lewis is top of the zone, called strike 1. Runner on first, 1 out. 2 balls and 1 strike to Michael Marks. Lewis's pitch lined into right field. Harry Jackson coming over. This is going to drop in front of him for a base hit. Tyler Wagner takes a turn around second. Jackson fires it quickly in, and so he will head back to the base, but now they're on first and second after the single for Michael Marks.
First single of the game for the Steam. They've had 4 base runners thus far, but all of them were walks, and then they get the hit there and have runners on first and second for the top of the order guy, Adam Schneider.
Schneider lined out to Garrett Staten at short in his first time up. Righty on lefty matchup here. First pitch, he squares to bunt, pulls it back. It's in the zone for strike 1. First and second, 1 out. Schneider at the plate, Hunter Jesse on deck. Jesse walked, made it all the way to third before he was eventually stranded with 2 guys behind him on the base paths. Lewis looks at second, deals home. This one's inside. One ball and 1 strike to Adam Schneider. Lewis has his body angled back at second base as he throws home now. This one runs close into the body of Schneider, but just barely avoids him, and so the count is 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Lewis fires. This one is grounded to short. Could be two, or second rather. Becker has trouble getting it out of the glove, and he delivered a low throw to Garrett Staten, who couldn't secure it. And that is an E4 to now move the bases loaded with one out.
It would have been tough to turn two because Schneider has a lot of speed. But you want to get that sure out over at second base, but Joe's unable to do so, and now they're loaded for Hunter Jesse with one out.
Lewis has got nowhere to put him now. Bases juiced and one away. He's pitching from the windup now. First pitch swung on and chopped, trickling to the backstop for strike one.
Second time in this game where the Steam have had them loaded. They left them loaded at the end of the first inning.
Lewis winds and fires. Breaking ball that hangs. This one's lined into right field for a base hit. Hunter Jesse flips the bat. That's an RBI single as the runner will hold up at third base. One comes around, and the Steam have the first lead of today's game. Drew Klasner now was hit by a pitch in his last time up in the first inning. 1-0 our score after Hunter Jesse's RBI single. Base is still loaded with one out. First pitch from Mitchell Lewis is low and away for ball one. Steam have 2 hits in this inning, and the guys who have them are on the corners right now. 1-0 pitch outside from Lewis for ball 2. In between them is Adam Schneider, who reached on the error.
Klasner's 0 for 4 this season with them, with the bases loaded.
2-0 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Klasner bent down at that one and tried to just slap at it in the dirt, and he wasn't able to make a connection. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Joe's infield is in their normal depth. 2-1 is poked out into shallow left center field. John Sanju will come over and make the catch. Runner is tagging from third, and the play is cut off, so that'll be a sacrifice fly for Drew Klasner, and it's a 2-0 game now. Carrington Cross, first and second, 2 outs, will come to the plate. Carrington walked in his last time up. He got the bases loaded before Mitchell Lewis was eventually able to retire the next 2 Steam batters and get out of the inning. Grounder, third base side, and it gets past a diving Garrett Staten and skips off the wrist of John Sanjul, now trickling into the outfield. 1 run has already come in. Here comes the second. Play at third base is not in time. That was a weird play as it skipped up and hit off the arm of John Sanjul, who just kind of stood there, and then the Joes were rather stagnant in the outfield as the Steam raced around the base paths. 2 runs come in, and it's a 4-0 game. And now we're going to get a mound visit from Ryan Finnerty.
Yeah, Leighton Banjoff, or John Sanjul rather, in left field was trying his best to get that ball and get it in quickly because Schneider was getting the wave home. Or Hunter Jesse was rather, and it just went off his wrist and went into the deeper part of left field, and Kaufman, who was backing him up, threw over to third, but it was not in time, and Cross gets a single and reaches on third out of it.
So we got an infield meeting as it'll now break up, and Mitchell Lewis will get some rosin on the right hand. Harrison Johnson is the batter. He's the 8th man to come to the plate in this inning. Johnson, a lefty, will step in. And Mitchell Lewis will pitch from the windup with a runner on third and 2 outs. First pitch breaking ball does not come down enough, ball 1. 1-0 is hit high in the air to right field, but Harry Jackson is just going to take a few steps to his left, and he's going to make the catch for the final out of the inning and stop the bleeding for the Joes. So the Steam leave one on third, but they pushed around 4 before that could happen. That's our score, 4-0, as we head to the bottom of the second inning. 4, 5, 6 hitters will come up for the Joes and try to figure out Casper Clark after they were retired in order in the first inning, and we will have them when we come back. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Joes fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at cboxsports.
Joes fans, stop by Chester's Pizza to grab the best slice in town. A local staple since 1948, they're located at 2929 Dixie Highway in Hamilton, and they can be found on the phone at 513-892-1973. Chester's Pizza is a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself.
Leighton Banjoff is going to try to get some runs back for the Joes after they gave up 4 in that top of the second. Casper Clark retakes the mound after gunning the Joes down 1-2-3 in the first. First pitch to Banjoff is a swing and grounder sent over to short. Nice play by Carrington Cross, who came in and fielded on the backhand, threw over to first for the first out of the inning.
Scouts are currently leading the Jazz 3-1 in the fourth inning. The Jazz were to lose. Joes will clinch home field advantage. Joes also can win tonight, but they trail by 4 runs.
Luke Arnold, the third baseman, gets his first plate appearance. Takes the first pitch from Clark, and it is low and in for ball 1. Arnold has struggled lately, batting .250 on the season. And that next pitch is a breaking ball that gets away from Clark. It actually finished a little closer to the zone than it started, but way off speed. Arnold was 1 for 6 total in the 2 games yesterday. He swings at the outside pitch and didn't reach far enough, strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Clark kicks and deals, and that time Arnold goes fishing, strike 2. Casper Clark is pitching from the stretch. Here comes the 2-2 offering. This one goes off the end of Arnold's bat and spins its way foul to the Steam dugout. Arnold stays alive, and the count remains the same. Two-two. On the way, breaking ball, called strike 3. That was a 60-mile-an-hour pitch home, and Luke Arnold was not expecting that one. He watches it go by on the outside corner, and he is retired with a backwards kick.
Yeah, there was, like you said, maybe not even 60 miles per hour. That one was lobbed in there. And Arnold watched it go by right down the middle.
Logan Castleman is the batter now. First pitch is a slider that moves outside for ball 1. Logan, another Joe who has had his fair share of struggles lately. Average dropped all the way down to 237. 1-0 pitch is low for ball 2. Castleman's average is lowest now on the team among active players. (2-0) on its way. Castleman thought about swinging, but held up as that pitch started to drop low, and he faces a 3-1 count now. Pitcher warming up in the Joe's pen. It is a righty. 3-0, finds the inside corner, strike one.
It's Preston Heinzman out there.
So we may see Preston in the next inning after Mitchell Lewis has struggled a little bit to start his outing. Castleman tried to toss the bat to his dugout, but instead it's going to be a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is full. 2 outs, space is empty. Clark's payoff pitch. Swing, and did he go around? He did. Strike 3. Casper Clark hypes up the dugout as he has retired the Joes in order once more. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Clark, and the Joes' first 6 are retired through 2 innings. 4-0 our score. We head to the third here from Foundation Field.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
Come curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a nonprofit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
4-Star Mechanical is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008.
Frank's Glass is here for you, Hamilton and Fairfield. Providing beautiful, reliable, and safe windows for all of your auto, residential, and commercial needs, Frank's Glass can be trusted to do the job right. Located at 5191 Dixie Highway in Fairfield, they can be contacted at 513-829-8284 or online at franksglass.com.
If you're looking
New pitcher for the Joes, it is Preston Heinzman out of Edison State. Steam batted 8, plated 4 in the top of the second inning. Now they'll come in for the top of the third. The lone man not to bat is Drew Baker. He'll come up now. Popped out to short to end the first inning after coming up to the plate with the bases loaded, 2 out. First pitch from Heinzman on the way, and this one is low and away for ball 1. Abraham Garcia Pacheco for the Xenia Scouts hit a 2-run shot. And so the Scouts now lead the Richmond Jazz by a 5-1 score. Good news if you are a Joes fan, as that next pitch is in the turf for ball 2, especially with the way this one has started. Still plenty of time, though. Heinzman takes a breath. 2-0 pitch on the way. This one misses outside, and Heinzman starts his outing with 3 straight balls.
How you guys doing tonight? So far, so good.
3-0 pitch on the way. This one's low and in, ball 4. Drew Baker, leadoff walk. Back-to-back innings, the leadoff man has been on via the walk for the Cincinnati Steam, and now the man who did that exact thing last inning, Tyler Wagner, comes up. He represents the go-ahead run after he came all the way around the base paths to score in that second inning. First pitch in there for strike 1 on the outside corner to Tyler Wagner. Tyler batting .271 this year. Playing first base on the right side of the infield today. 1-0 pitch, runner on first. Swing and a foul tip off the top of the bat. Heinzman's got 2 strikes on Wagner. He will step behind the mound, catch his breath, and now get back on. Sets at the chin, drops to the belt. Sidearm 0-2, low for ball 1. We've seen Preston mix those sidearms into his routine a little bit lately. He'll go overhand on the 1-2, swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove of Sammy Sass. Strike 3, and Preston gets his first K of the day. 1 away now.
Yeah, good pitch then by Preston there. Get the first out of the inning after walking Baker on 4 pitches.
Brian Pena, who flew out to right field, will come in now. First pitch, lifted up, right side, getting towards the fence. Leighton Banjoff over to it. It's going to stay in play, and he will make the catch for out number 2. That one looked like it was going to start to push its way foul out of play, but it just stopped slicing and was able to stay inside the fence. Leighton Banjoff there to make the play. 2 outs now for Michael Marks, the 9-hitter. Marks started things off in the hit column for the Steam in the last inning with a single. First pitch is on the low outside corner for strike 1 from Heinzman. Preston seems to have gotten his groove back a little bit after retiring 2 straight batters, 1 via the strikeout. 0-1. Swing and a miss on that one that bounced on home plate. And so now the count is 0-2 to Marks. Heinzman's making his 8th appearance out of the pen this year. He sets, sidearm throw off the end of the bat, foul.
There you go, buddy.
The ball trickles right back to him, and he will want to get a new one as he exchanges them with Sammy Sass. So the count remains 0-2. Runner on first, 2 outs. Steam with 3 hits in the game, but 4 runs, as they have the Joes shut out. 0-2. Chopper to second base. We'll see where Becker goes with it as he bobbled it. Throw over to first is in time. Cole Becker had some trouble as it glanced off the top of his mitt and went straight in the air, but he was able to recover and end the inning. So, a leadoff walk from Drew Baker does not mean much for the Steam as he is stranded on the base paths, and the score is still 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Due up for the Joes, Harry Jackson, Evan Ulrich, and Garrett Staten, the last 3 guys in the lineup to make their first plate appearances today. They come up when we come back.
For an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has a honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati or call them up at 513-851-9056.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through the wash? Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pay Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything from dishwashers to microwaves. Go to their
The leadoff hitter for the Joes in this inning is Harry Jackson, the right fielder looking to cut into this Cincinnati Steam lead. 4-0 as it stands. Harry Jackson batting .341 this year in 28 games. His last time out at Foundation Field, he was our player of the game as he went 3 for 5 against the Ohio Bison. 0 for 4 yesterday in Game 1 against the Richmond Jazz. Did not play in Game 2. First pitch is low and away from Casper Clark for ball 1. Clark retakes the mound for his third inning of work. This one is skied out into straightaway center. Back is Schneider. This one may get over his head, and it will, all the way to the track. He picks this one up, rounding second, heading to third is Jackson. He slides in and beats the cutoff throw from Drew Klasner. It is a leadoff triple for Harry that ruins the perfect day for Casper Clark.
Yeah, Joe's hadn't had a base runner until that triple from Harry. I thought it was just going to be a routine fly ball, but that one just kept carrying, and Schneider could not get to it out at the warning track in center, and Harry, with his speed, able to get in there for a leadoff triple.
So now Evan Ulrich, the DH, comes in. First pitch from Clark is a slider in on the hands. Ulrich dodges out of the way for ball 1.
In Game 2 of yesterday's doubleheader, it was the 7, 8, 9 hitters that were really hitting the ball well.
Evan Ulrich was indeed one of those, as that pitch is in there for strike 1.
Evan went 2 for 4. Alex Thornberry, who was batting the 8th spot, was 2 for 3. Staten was 1 for 3.
Swing and a miss on that one outside. He shakes his head and takes a breath as the count is now 1-2. Ulrich was reaching on that one. It was outside, and now he faces a 1-2 count. Clark at the belt, deals home. This one is a grounder to short. Backhanded between the legs by Cross. The throw over to first is high, but it is caught by Tyler Wagner for the first out of the inning. It will, though, score Harry Jackson, and the Joes are on the board.
Got to chip away, and that's what Joes are doing right there after Ulrich grounds out to short, but he gets an RBI out of it.
Now the 9-hitter Garrett Staten will come in. Garrett playing short in his usual 9 spot in the lineup. First pitch from Clark across the plate for strike 1. Garrett has had himself quite a week as he hit an inside the park home run against the Xenia Scouts at Grady's Field earlier as this one dives into the turf for ball 1. He went 2 for 5 in that game, and then yesterday in game 1 he went 2 for 3 with a grand slam. 1-1 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 2. Staten has hits in his last 3. He was 1 for 3 in the Game 2 loss against the Richmond Jazz last night. 1-2 pitch, just low for ball 2.
Casper Clark's slider has a lot of movement, but it's not very fast.
He will set. And now throw home. This one is low for ball 3. Yeah, Clark's got a lot of speed difference in his off-speed stuff versus his fastball. He does get quite a bit of movement on that off-speed stuff, though. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Garrett Staten retired. There was that slider It crossed the plate just in time, and that means that 2 straight retired for Clark after giving up the lead-off triple. Now back to the top of the order we go. John Sanjul, the lefty, will come in. He lined out to Harrison Johnson at third on a pretty softly hit ball back in the first inning. First pitch from Clark, high and away for ball 1. This one runs inside, and it's going to plunk John Sanjul on the knee. Looks to be okay, though, as he runs over to first. And the inning is extended. That one gets away from Casper Clark.
See if the Joes can add another run in the inning. With 2 outs, start a rally. Cole Becker up at the plate. Swung at a 3-0 pitch his last time up, lined out to the shortstop Carrington Cross.
Yeah, the Joes got the green light early in this one, but it didn't help them too much as the first 6 guys in the order were retired before Harry Jackson led this inning off with a triple. Runner on first, 2 outs. Cole Becker in his white batting helmet takes a couple practice swings and stretches around. Cole did not play in either game yesterday for the Joes. Becker out of Moorhead State is batting .314 this year for Hamilton, and he steps in. First pitch from Clark, right over the heart of the plate, strike 1. Becker had multiple hits in 2 of his last 3 games as he went 2 for 4 against the Xenia Scouts and 3 for 4 against Xenia. As the 0-1 misses, that's ball 1, so the count is even to Becker, who looks over at third base and gets some encouragement from Tyler Thaman. On deck for the Joes, Sammy Sass, who grounded out to third to finish off inning number 1. Clark's 1-1, runner goes. This is a hit and run, swing and a chopper, foul off the left side. John Sanjul will return to first base, and now Cole Becker has 2 strikes on him, 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Becker's only struck out 10 times this season in 118 at-bats.
He taps the plate for good luck. 1-2. Clark nods and deals this one outside. That was that slider. It started moving across the plate, but just finished too far to our right. And that evens the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, breaking ball, and Becker gets a piece to the backstop. It goes, and the count remains the same. Two and 2 to Cole Becker. Clark takes a long pause and now throws home. This one just off the plate. Clark and Baker started running back towards the dugout, but they're going to have to return to their spots. 3-2 the count now to Cole Becker.
Yeah, right when Baker caught that, he was heading over to the dugout thinking that was across the plate. It was a tad outside, though, according to home plate umpire Steven Yards, and the count's full.
The payoff pitch on the way. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Becker is retired. He's got some words for the man behind the plate, but that will retire the side here in the bottom of the 3rd. The Joes get a hit. It's Harry Jackson's leadoff triple. He comes around to score, and they have got the first piece of the puzzle to try and put together this comeback here. 4-1 our score as we head to inning number 4. Due up for the Cincinnati team at the top of the order, Adam Schneider, Hunter Jesse, and Drew Klasner to the plate when we come back.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Queen City Hospice is your local, independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Get ready, Joe's fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Preston Heinzman back on the mound for his second inning of work. Cincinnati's team lead the Hamilton Joes, rather, 4-1. I was thinking about our out-of-town scoreboard, Xenia Scouts and Richmond Jazz, the game to keep an eye on if you are a Hamilton Joes fan. 5-1, Scouts leading the top of the fifth. Heinzman's first pitch to Adam Schneider is outside for ball one. Schneider grounded one to second baseman Cole Becker last time he was up, and probably would have reached on the fielder's choice had Becker fielded it properly, but instead he couldn't, and everyone was safe. This time he hits it to Becker again, and lesson learned, he gets the out. Hunter Jesse to the plate. He blew open that last inning with a single out into left field that skipped over the mid of John Sanjul, and chaos ensued. First pitch fell back. Oh, and 1 to Jesse. He taps the plate and readies. Heinzman sets at the belt. Sidearm delivery outside. 1 ball and 1 strike now. The pitch to Jesse, thought about check swing and decided to pull it back, and that one was low for ball 2. 2-1 pitch on the way outside. Jesse doesn't bite, ball 3. One pitch on the way from Heinzman into left center field. It'll get down in the gap. This should be extra bases. All the way to the wall it goes. Jesse around second, heading to third. The throw in is not going to be in time as it just rolls all the way to Luke Arnold, and Hunter Jesse has himself a 1-out triple.
Second triple from, or actually just the first triple. We saw Carrington Cross reached third last time when there was an error out in left field, but another base hit, 4th hit of the day for the Steam, and they look to try to add to their lead.
They're trying to get that run back that the Joes put across in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Infield in on the grass for the Joes. First pitch is a sidearm. Watch out that Sammy Sass has to fully extend the left arm for to keep in front, ball 1. The batter is Drew Klasner. He hit a sacrifice fly into left field his last time up, got the RBI. Heinzman's 1-0 on the way, and this one's high and away for ball 2. 2-0, righty on lefty matchup here. Heinzman goes into the pitch. He finds the inside corner for strike one. Hitters count, though, to Drew Klasner, 2-1. Heinzman brings to the belt. Swing and a miss. That one below Klasner's bat. He can't connect. Strike two. Klasner, while batting .328 this season, only 12 RBI to his name. He's looking to add to that total, but does have to battle with 2 strikes on it. Heinzman pitch on the way. Grounded straight up the middle. Just avoids the leg of Heinzman, and it'll get into center field for an RBI single. The Steam get one back. It's 5-1.
Yeah, nice job by Klasner to get a piece of that baseball. 2 strikes on him and hit it straight back up the middle. And now the lead is back up to 4 for the Cincinnati Steam.
Carrington Cross at the plate. Cross 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. Heinzman will check on the runner at first. I made the mistake earlier in the inning of saying Hunter Jesse had the hit out into left field. That was actually Carrington Cross. It was the beneficiary of the error to get all the way to third base. First pitch from Heinzman is breaking towards the zone and fouled back by Cross for strike one. Oh, 1. On the way, swing and another foul tip straight back for strike 2 now. 1 out in the inning, runner on first. That is Drew Klasner, who just hit an RBI single to extend the Cincinnati Steam lead out to 4. Oh-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Carrington Cross down on strikes. Second K for Preston Heinzman, and that is the second out of the inning. Harrison Johnson, the batter now. First man to strike out in this game. The beer batter, back when Mitchell Lewis was in.
He was urging on the crowd to get loud when he was stepping in the batter's box.
You always love to see the crowd interaction, and always fun to see the players embrace that as well. Harrison Johnson is the villain. First pitch from Heinzman was outside. Second one's on the way. It is grounded right to Cole Becker, who flips over to Garrett Staten for out number 3. So, Hunter Jesse got a 1-out triple and came around to score on Drew Klasner's RBI single, but Preston Heinzman was able to get out of the inning after that point, and the Cincinnati Steam restore their lead. It is 5-1 as we head to bottom 4.
Hungry Joe's fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joe's game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080. At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day, offering a diverse range of senior living services. Our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community. We strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember. Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to educational institutions to community complexes, fueling teams with consistent, safe, and reliable fields. Contact them at 513-548-3622 to get your new turf field. Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine located on 3030.
Sammy Sass will lead things off for the Joes here in the bottom of the fourth inning. They trail the Cincinnati Steam by a 5-1 score. Teams traded a pair of runs in the last two half innings. First pitch from the new pitcher, Justin Boggs, is on the way. It's up high for ball one. Boggs has pitched one game against the Joes this season. It was back on July 9th in the 18-3 run rule loss at Roselawn. He went 3 innings, gave up 4 earned runs off 3 hits. 1-0 is low and in for a ball. Additionally, R.J. Barnes has subbed in for Adam Schneider out in center field. Rick Antonori giving everybody some time here in the final game of the Cincinnati Steam season, as there will be no postseason for them. 2-0 pitch from Boggs is lifted out into shallow center field, and this one's going to drop. Sass takes a long turn around first base, but Carrington Cross stayed in the infield while the other man, Drew Klasner, at second did not. He covered the bag, and so Sass will stay at first. It's a leadoff single for Salmon.
See if the Joes can string a couple hits together and try to get back in this ball game. Boggs is 6'7" on the mound. Probably the tallest guy in the league.
First pitch to Banjoff on the way, up high for ball one. Justin is undecided on where he's going to play his ball next year.
He's almost 1.5 feet taller than I am.
1-0 pitch on the way, and that one is low. Yeah, he's a lot taller than I am, too. I'm only 5'7", so he's a full foot over me. Justin Boggs played at Lincoln Trail College prior to announcing his intention to transfer. He checked on the runner at first, and Sass was back in time. 2-0, the count to Leighton Banjoff. Here comes the pitch. This one's lined at Carrington Cross at short, and he makes the catch, throws over to first, but Sass, vigilant, gets back in time.
It's the third lineout we've seen from a Joes hitter on that left side of the infield.
Luke Arnold, the batter now. Yeah, we saw 2 in that first inning. One was a soft one from San Jewel. Another one was pretty hard by Cole Becker at the shortstop, Carrington Cross. Runner goes. That pitch finds the strike zone, but Baker bobbled it, so he's not able to make a throw. Sass swipes the bag, and he's in scoring position now.
Sass was actually about to head back to first because he thought it might have been fouled off because there was no throw, but he gets the stolen bag. Furthest to Joe, or actually not. Never mind.
Yeah, Sass is only the third base runner of the game for the Joes. 0-1. On the way after a couple looks from Boggs. It dives into the turf, but just caught the bottom part of the zone. Strike 2. Boggs in his 5th appearance. He's pitched 6 complete innings. Has an ERA of 9.00. He takes a long look at Sammy Sass at second, looked home, and now looked again. Sass is toying with him, and this one gets away. Arnold ducks down and takes the ball. Boggs sets, looks back at second, home, here comes the pitch, breaking ball inside, and Arnold gets out of the way again, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Arnold second on the team with 26 RBIs, an RBI opportunity here.
He's got 2 strikes on him, 2 balls as well as he's taken back-to-back pitches. Here comes the offering, and this one's outside. Drew Baker stabs at it and keeps in front, and the count is full. "3-2 the count to Luke Arnold. On deck for the Joes, Logan Castleman, who struck out swinging in his only plate appearance. The payoff pitch on the way. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Luke Arnold slapping his cleats on that one. He has his second strikeout of the day.
Yeah, that one looked like it was outside. Steven Yard says it caught a piece of the plate.
Logan Castleman, the batter, runner on second, 2 outs. First pitch from Boggs is delayed by a step-off. And now we'll get the first offering. Breaking ball falls into the zone for strike 1. Nothing Castleman can do on that. No balls and 1 strike to Logan. Here comes the pitch. Another breaking ball. This one runs in and clips off the mid of Drew Baker. That'll allow Sass to advance to third on the pass ball. So Sammy Sass threatening on third. Joe's trail 5-1, looking to cut into that. One pitch is outside for ball 2. After 5 complete innings in Richmond, Xenia Scouts 5, Richmond Jazz 2. So if the Scouts could hold on, then the result of this game will not matter. But Joe's still wanting to get a win for the home fans, as that pitch is outside to Castleman. Or potentially stave off any comeback from the Richmond Jazz. If they were able to come back and win this one, what happened in that other game would not matter. 3-1 pitch on the way outside. Logan Castleman works the walk, and now they're on the corners.
You probably think Logan Castleman will try to steal second here on this ensuing pitch.
Yeah, I was just going to say, keep an eye on Castleman. Wouldn't be surprised to see him do it on either the first pitch or let Harry Jackson take one and try to do it on the second. Yesterday we saw the Joes execute a double steal in this exact situation and score a run. On the corners with 2 outs, Harry Jackson is the batter. First pitch up high for ball 1. Big lead over there from Logan Castleman, but he holds up. Keep an eye on him here. 1.5 steps off the bag. Castleman leaning. The 1-0, he's not going to go. This one catches the top of the zone, strike 1. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Harry Jackson tripled in his only at-bat to this point. Runner goes on this one. That pitch is outside, and Baker yet again could not get it out of his glove. Castleman advances to second with no throw. Not too detrimental for the Steam, as it's debatable whether or not Drew Baker would have wanted to throw that anyway, depending on the situation. 2-1 is the count to Harry Jackson. Here comes the pitch. This one is lifted out into right field, taking 3 steps back and now Taking one to his left is Brian Pena. He will make the catch, and that will retire at the side. So the Joes had two in scoring position, but they are stranded there, and they're not able to push across any runs as the Steam re-extend their lead here in the fourth. 5-1 as we head to the fifth here from Foundation Field.
Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine located on 3035 Hamilton Mason Road. The physicians and specialists at the Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Institute provide a full range of orthopedic care to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment on or off the field.
Joe's fans, in need of insurance, United Heartland Insurance Agency has your back. A consolidation of a number of family-owned independent insurance agencies dating back to 1872, for years they have been protecting the assets of their clients by offering comprehensive and competitive business, personal, and life insurance products. Visit their Hamilton office at 185 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-896-5555.
The Greater Miami Valley YMCA. When communities get better, the world gets better. Discover how we positively impact the nation and how you can help us, one neighborhood at a time. The Greater Miami Valley Y, your local stop for building a healthy spirit for mind and body for all.
Cincinnati Steam 5, Hamilton Joes 1 as we come back to Foundation Field. Drew Baker, the catcher, is the first hitter in the inning for Cincinnati. 2 plate appearances for Drew today. He popped out to the shortstop, Garrett Staten, and was walked in his second plate appearance. He fouled off the first pitch over the screen. Oh, 1 count. Heinzman sets and gives, and this one finds the outside corner. Baker quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, Baker's 0 for 13. Still looking for his first hit against the Joes this season.
0-2, grounded to third. Tough play for Arnold, and he makes it look easy. Throw was just a bit high to Leighton Banjoff, but it did not matter. The play was still made for the first out of the inning. Tyler Wagner now will come in. Wagner is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That came in his last time up. First pitch from Heinzman slides into the outside half of the plate for strike 1. Now, Heinzman's 0-1 pitch is a sidearm that is high and away for ball 2. Or ball 1, rather. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. That one is low. Two balls and a strike to count to the batter, Tyler Wagner. Here comes Heinzman's pitch. This one finds the zone, strike 1. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wagner has not fired away at one yet. 2-2. This time he does. It's a grounder right into the glove of Preston Heinzman, who will underhand lob to Leighton Banjoff at first after taking a couple steps, and that is out number 2.
Joe's looking, trying to get their first 1-2-3 inning tonight. 6 batted in the first inning for this team, 8 in the second, just 4 in the third, and 5 in the fourth, but still looking for that quick inning from Joe's pitching.
Brian Pena, who's 0 for 2, will come in.
There it goes. The 1-2-3 inning opportunity.
And he is hit, so that will be the first base runner for the Cincinnati Steam of inning number 5, and that is the first time Pena has reached base. Michael Marks, the 9-hitter, comes up. Michael had a single in the second, but grounded out to Garrett Staten, or Cole Becker rather, at second. This one's flared off the end of the bat, and Harry Jackson will just have to step to his right and make the catch. So the 1-2-3 inning was taken away from Preston Heinzman, but he's still able to retire the side with rather ease as the next batter, Michael Marks, goes down on 1 pitch. 5-1 still our score as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening to Hamilton Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio.
Our score here from Foundation Field. Evan Ulrich will lead things off for the Joes. Evan was retired on a ground out to short his last time up. Justin Boggs retakes the mound for Cincinnati. Joe stranded 2 runners on last time in scoring position after Harry Jackson flew out to right. We're getting a delay here.
I think there's a substitution somewhere.
A delay on the first pitch, so...
Yeah, it's going to be Corey Klingenbeck, I believe, behind the dish now.
Corey Klingenbeck, number 15 in blue and white, will take Drew Baker's place behind the plate. And the first pitch is caught by Klingenbeck as it got past Ulrich, swing and a miss for strike 1. Boggs 0-1, breaking ball, and Ulrich wears it. Ulrich didn't even move. He's going to take the free bag over at first.
And Truman Pearson is out in left field.
So Truman Pearson will take the place of Michael Marks. Gantonori's got the subs in full force. Don't imagine that's going to change as we continue to do things. Just trying to give everyone who stuck it out throughout the entire season a chance to play tonight in the Steam's final game. Garrett Staten, the batter for the Joes, is 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout. Runner on first, nobody out. He goes swinging hard at the first pitch, but it misses his bat as it slid outside, strike one. 0-1 pitch is on the way. Swing and a slow chopper as it comes to the backstop for a foul ball, strike two. Garrett Staten down in the count.
5-2.
Runner on first, nobody out. Boggs sets, nods, and deals. This one's outside, and Garrett Staten holds the bat on his shoulder. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ulrich leaning at first. 1-2 pitch, and that one just dives low. Garrett Staten moved the hands at it, but pulled him back, and that is ball 2. Boggs will toss some turf around on the pitcher's mound, spin the ball in his hand, and now set. 2-2. Swing, and off the handle of the bat, it is sent into the Joes dugout. Count remains at 2 balls, 2 strikes. John Sanjul, top of the order for the Joes, is on deck. He was plunked his last time up. Here comes Boggs' pitch. Breaking ball just high. And Garrett Staten works the count full after a couple foul balls.
Last time we seen Boggs out in Roselawn, that curveball was really working well for him.
3-2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was ball 4 at head height for Garrett Staten, but he just went chasing after it, and he can't get the barrel on the ball. First out of the inning. And it's a strikeout for Justin Boggs. John Sanjul, the batter now for the Joes, as Boggs will check on the runner at first. Sanjul is batting .276 on the year. He has been a vital part of the Joes team in the second half of the season. First pitch to Sanjul is low for ball 1. One and 0. Boggs looks down, now up and fires. Watch out, broken bat. It's sent out to shallow left center. And the catch is made by Carrington Cross. Yeah, I didn't even look where that ball went. My natural reaction was to look at that bat. That is the weirdest place I think I've ever seen a bat break, as it's only got about 6 inches or so on the handle.
And Sanjul walks back with just the handle of the bat.
Remember, the Steam came out and took the rest of it and brought it into their dugout. I initially thought that Sanjul let go of the bat just because of how much of it was in the air, but he had broken it, and that's Sanjul's second soft line drive of the day. First pitch to Cole Becker, low and away for ball 1. Cole is hitless today, as are many Joes. Runner on first, 2 outs. And now Boggs will check on the runner at first, but the throw will get by. Into right field it goes, and now rounding second and heading to third is Evan Ulrich. The throw will not be in time. Good awareness there. Evan Ulrich steals 2 bags on the errant pickoff. So now a runner on third for the Joes with 2 outs and 1-0 the count to Cole Becker.
See if Cole can get the Joes within 3.
1 ball and no strikes to count. The pitch is up high, ball 2. On deck for the Joes is Sammy Sass, who singled in that last inning. He sent a fly ball out to center field, and it dropped down in front of the newly subbed in R.J. Barnes. 2-0 to Becker. Low and away, ball 3. Becker got the green light earlier. We'll see if he gets it here. Three balls, no strikes. Cole looking for his first trip to the base paths. He won't get it here. Strike 1 called on the top of the zone. Three and 1 to Becker. Boggs is pitching from the stretch. Here comes the offering. This one is high. It pops out of the mitt of Klingenbeck, but he's able to recover quickly. Evan Ulrich stays at third, and Cole Becker works the 2-out walk. Sammy Sass is up to the plate, and now Rick Antonori is going to go talk with his pitcher and infield.
Chase Popplewell is warming up in the steam pen. Popplewell's a left-handed thrower, sophomore at Charleston. Appears like Boggs is going to stay in the game, though.
Yeah, this may be the type of game for Rick Antonori where he's got his pitching almost completely scripted, as he had Casper Clark in to start and then brought Justin Boggs in to start an inning. And this may be Boggs' last inning of work, but Rick Antonori hopes that he can finish this one out. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Sammy Sass takes the box for the Joes. Sammy is 1 for 2. He made it to third in that last inning, but was stranded there.
With 1 swing of the bat, can get the Joes right back in it.
First pitch to Sammy is sent out into right center field. Tough play, and it's gonna drop. Rounding second, heading to third is Cole Becker. The throw gets there. Throw back to second is in time. Sammy Sass threw the hands up. Not sure what he was thinking there going to second.
Yeah, the right fielder threw to third, and Harrison Johnson made a heads-up play to throw to second. And instead, runners on the corners with 2 outs and a chance to get another one across. The Joes only get 1 in the inning.
So the Joes do claw 1 off this Cincinnati Steam lead, but it still stands at 3. 5-2 our score as we head to the 6th. Due up is the top of the order for the Steam when we come back. Preston Heinzman retakes the mound. That'll come around the corner. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com. A proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com. The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
R.J. Barnes represents the top of the order for the Cincinnati Steam. First pitch from Heinzman to Barnes is in there for strike one. Cincinnati leading the Hamilton Joes by a 5-2 score. Joes were able to get one back in that last inning. We're now here in the sixth. And this next pitch is inside from Preston Heinzman. That evens the count at 1-1. 1-1
count.
Top of the seventh from Richmond. Scouts 5, Jazz 2. This one's in on the hands, popped up to the middle infield, just to the right of second base. Cole Becker comes over and makes the catch from second. That's the first out of the inning, and now that'll bring up the two-hitter. Corey Miley, the former Joe, will come in replacement of Hunter Jesse, the DH. Corey leads this Cincinnati Steam team in average, batting .450 on the season. However, we have not seen him start against Hamilton this year. He's only come in 2 games, both of those, or 3 games rather, but all 3 of those were substitutions. First pitch to Miley is a breaking ball up high for ball 1. Corey Miley plays his college ball in California in the WCC for the St. Mary's Gales. He grounds this one up the third base side, but foul.
He's a teammate of Angus State, who was named an All-Star, playing for the Ohio Marlins this summer.
Both guys were transfers there. State is going there next year, and Miley transferred there from Notre Dame College a couple years ago. That one's sent up and out of play. The Notre Dame College that is in Ohio, not the one in Indiana. That one, I believe, is Division II, so he made the jump to D1 ball. One the count. This one is hit into straightaway center field. Castleman took steps in a couple of spurts and now is able to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Drew Klasner will remain in the game after a slew of substitutions for Cincinnati. Drew is 1 for 2 today, or 1 for 1 rather. First pitch, swing and a foul off the leg of Klasner. Oh, 1 the count now. Klasner will dig back in. Another pitcher warming up in the Joe's pen. It is another right-hander. 0-1 is low.
I think that's Dalton Miller out there.
So Dalton pitched 2 days and 3 days ago, but did not pitch yesterday. 1-1 is low for ball 2. It's a league rule. You're not allowed to pitch on 3 days in a row. But Dalton was pretty good in those last 2 outings. He came in blowout games late for the Joes, but he was able to do a pretty good job on the mound. 2-1 is high and away, ball 3. (3-1) the count. We're going to see another pinch hitter on deck. This one is hit into the gap in left center field. This is going to get down, and it's going to be extra bases. all the way to the track. Picked up by Logan Castleman. He fires it in. And Drew Klasner is in standing up with a 2-out double.
Another Steam player finds that left center gap. This time it's Drew Klasner. Gets his second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 2. And it comes with 2 outs, and now you have Carrington Cross at the plate, who is the best hitter on this Cincinnati Steam team, and arguably the best hitter in the South.
Pinch hitter for Cross this time. It's going to be Brennan Rowe. So Cross did come out of the game. Yeah, they got the 23 and the 33, so a close look on the back of the jersey. Brennan Rowe is the pinch hitter for the Steam, batting .271 on the season. He takes the first pitch curveball in there for strike one from Preston Heinzman.
So Carrington Cross's summer ball season comes to an end. What a season for Carrington, with an average over 400. Also was named an All-Star at the game at Prasco earlier this week.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to be a staple for the Cincinnati Bearcats moving into the future. 1-1 is the count. This one is hit into right center field. It'll get down for a base hit. Cutting it off is Castleman. Coming home is Drew Klasner. And now the play into second. There is no throw. Cole Becker cut that one off. Did not expect to try to advance that one into a double, but that's exactly what it is going to be. Brennan Rowe gets his first hit in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, if Cole Becker didn't cut that one off, Joes were probably going to get him out at second base, but instead, run comes across, and the Steam lead now by 4.
6-2 our score. Harrison Johnson stands in 0 for 3 today. Strikeout, flyout, and a fielder's choice. Preston Heinzman's first pitch is right across the plate, strike one. Dalton Miller has stopped warming up in the Joe's pen. That area in left field is clear. 0-1 count. The pitch, grounder to second, right to Cole Becker. He scoops, throws overhand to Leighton Banjoff at first, and that will retire the side. But like we saw across the bottom third and top of the fourth, in the bottom 5 and top of the 6th, the teams trade a pair of runs. Cincinnati Steam are able to get it back, and their lead still remains at 4. 6-2 our score as we head to the bottom of the 6th here from Foundation Field.
Joe's fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at CBoxSports.
Joe's fans, stop by Chester's Pizza to grab the best slice in town. A local staple since 1948, they're located at 2929 Dixie Highway in Hamilton, and they can be found on the phone at 513-892-1973. Chester's Pizza is a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
Come curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a nonprofit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Matt Dietering will pinch hit for Leighton Banjoff and start things for the Hamilton Joes in the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher is in the game for the Cincinnati Steam. It is Chase Popplewell. First pitch is skied to the right side by Dietering. It's going to stay in play, but I believe it fell into the Cincinnati Steam dugout. So that one was just in that tight spot in between the roof and the fence. That may have been catchable had Corey Klingenbeck leaned over, but he wasn't able to get to it. Dietering's still alive.
Matt batting .314 on the season with 21 RBIs. Last time he played the Steam, he also had a good day at the plate.
To the count. He hits this one into right field, but it's going to be right at Brian Pena. Hit well, but couldn't find a gap, and that's the first out of the inning. So Chase Popplewell retires the first batter he sees. This is Popplewell's 16th appearance, which is most of any Cincinnati Steam pitcher. All of his appearances have come out of the pen. In those 15th appearances, though, he's only pitched 17 innings, giving up 13 hits, 13 runs, 11 earned, walking 17, striking out 15, with an ERA of 5.82. First pitch is in there for strike one to Luke Arnold. Luke has 2 looking strikeouts today, as the 0-1 is high and away for a ball. Chase Popplewell, also going to be a teammate of Drew Klasner and Evan Ulrich. Plays for Charleston.
And this is his 4th appearance against the Joes this season.
2-1 the pitch. Or 3-1 rather, low for ball 4. So Luke Arnold works the walk, gets his first trip to the base pads today, and that'll bring in Logan Castle.
Last time Popplewell pitched against the Joes was on July 15th. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 4 earned runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout.
First pitch to Castleman is a fastball over the outside corner for strike 1. Popplewell sets. And the southpaw deals. This one is hit hard out into center field. Going back is R.J. Barnes. He will leap up and make the catch. Great play by R.J. Barnes out there in center field. And Logan Castleman is robbed of an extra base hit.
Yeah, Castleman hit that one hard, but R.J. Barnes has a lot of speed out there and was able to track it down, shy the warning track, and make a leaping catch.
So that'll bring in Harry Jackson with 2 away. Harry is 1 for 2 with a triple. He is one of the Joes' 2 runs in this game. First pitch is in on the hands. Jam shot over from first base is Tyler Wagner. Called off by Drew Klasner. He will make the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits for the Joes. Luke Arnold does work the walk, but they strand him on base, and our score stays Steam 6, Joes 2, as we head to inning number 7 here on Hamilton Joes YouTube.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
4-Star Mechanical is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008.
Frank's Glass is here for you, Hamilton and Fairfield, providing beautiful, reliable, and safe windows for all of your auto, residential, and commercial needs. Frank's Glass can be trusted to do the job right. Located at 5191 Dixie Highway in Fairfield, they can be contacted at 513-829-8284 or online at franksglass.com.
New pitcher in the game for the Joes, it is Dalton Miller. As we're here in the 7th inning from Foundation Field. 6-2 our score, Cincinnati Steam on top of the Hamilton Joes. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. Joes will have a rare off day tomorrow, and that's because the playoffs will begin on Monday. So stay tuned for that next week. As the Hamilton Joes will take on the Richmond Jazz. As we mentioned many times throughout the broadcast, the game to keep an eye on is Jazz versus Scouts, as if the Joes were not able to complete a comeback here, they would rely on the result of that game to determine who gets the home field advantage in the GLSCL South Series. First pitch is a called strike. And now the second one on the way, and it's a called strike as well. Corey Klingenbeck is the batter. Making his first plate appearance since being a defensive substitution for Drew Baker. 0-2 pitch from Miller. Swing and a drive into right center field. It'll get down for a base hit. So that one had a little bit of loft underneath it, but the topspin carried it down just short of Harry Jackson in right, and it is a leadoff single for Corey Klingenbeck. Tyler Wagner now hitless today, but has worked a walk. Runner on first, nobody out. Dalton Miller pitching for the Joes. Infield and double play depth. First pitch from Miller is on the outside corner for strike one.
Scouts have a 5-3 lead as they enter the 8th inning in Richmond.
Cezina looking to hold on. That was a 6:05 start. So they're slightly ahead of our game here. They're actually on a bit of a slow pace as we've almost caught up to them. This one's fouled off left side to move the count to 0-2. But we'll keep you updated and see if this game will end up mattering or not in the home field advantage battle between the Hamilton Joes and the Richmond Jazz. 0-2 the count to Tyler Wagner. Miller looks at a ghost runner on second, now throws home. That one misses outside. One ball and two strikes. And this pitch is outside from Miller for ball two. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tyler Wagner. On deck for the Steam is Brian Pena. Here's Miller's pitch. This one's inside, roped up the middle, and it gets past Garrett Staten. That one is fired in by Logan Castleman, and that is another hit, back-to-back singles to start the inning for the Steam, this time off the bat of Tyler Wagner. I misspoke there for a second. There is a defensive substitution for the Joes at shortstop. Cole Becker has moved over there from second. And I believe maybe Alex Thornberry might have taken his spot. First pitch is up high to Brian Pena for ball one. Garrett Staten has moved over to third base. Luke Arnold comes out. This one is off the end of the bat, high in the air, and out of play foul. So the infield moves to the left. Matt Dietering stays at first. But as it stands now from left to right, we got Staten, Becker, Thornberry, Dietering. 1-1 the count to Pena. The pitch on the way. This one is also off the end of the bat, flying out of play on the right side, foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Brian Pena. He was hit by a pitch his last time up, but has sent 2 in the air that were caught by Leighton Banjoff and Harry Jackson in his first 2 plate appearances. 1-2, here comes the pitch from Miller. This is a skipper that flies all the way up into the screen. Both runners will advance, and now they're on second and third. So Dalton Miller a little bit wild there. As now we're going to need more baseballs, and Sammy Sass is going to take that opportunity to go talk with his pitcher. Crowd chatting amongst themselves here at Foundation Field. Decent one on hand. Stands are pretty crowded in front of us. Very interested to see how many will be back next week for some postseason ball when things really start to ramp up. Joes will play at least 1 game here at Foundation Field. After tonight, we will know whether or not it is on Monday or Tuesday. And then if they are able to get the game on Monday, that would mean should the series go to 3 games, they will also play here on Wednesday. This pitch gets by Sammy Sass, and that'll score a run, as well as advance a runner to third. That one was just underneath Sass's mitt, one that he maybe could have secured, but a little bit outside from Dalton Miller, and that'll fill the count. (3-2) with nobody out. 7-2 our score now. The runner on third as the Cincinnati Steam have pushed another across here in this 7th inning. Miller nods, infield in for the Joes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball into left field. Going back is Sanjul to the track. He makes the catch and crashes into the wall. He fires this one in, and that'll score a run. That one kept carrying for Brian Pena. He's about 10 feet short, but he will get the RBI. 8-2 our score now.
Pena almost hit his first home run of the season. That one just was underneath. And Sanjul was able to track it down in the deep left center gap all the way near the wall. There's 1 out here in the 7th.
Truman Pearson will step in. First pitch from Dalton Miller on the way, and that one is off the plate for ball 1. Truman comes in for Michael Marks, playing out in left field. Truman out of the University of Chicago. Righty on righty matchup. This one is low. Two balls and no strikes to Truman Pearson. The pitch, this one is fouled straight up and back for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Truman Pearson. Miller lifts the knee and fires. That one catches the outside corner of the zone for strike 2. We commented on the height of Justin Boggs earlier. Truman Pearson, more like us, 5'8", standing in the righty box. The 2-2 pitch from Miller on the way. This one is barely fouled off. Update from Xenia. Scouts get a run. 6-3 with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. There's also a runner on third with 1 out. Abraham Garcia Pacheco is at the plate for the Scouts. Back in our game in Hamilton, 2-2 the count to Truman Pearson with the bases empty, 1 away. Dalton Miller throws home. Breaking ball just misses high.
Dalton thought he had a strikeout there. Probably a strike to anybody else in the lineup, but Truman Pearson, not the tallest guy in the batter's box. Smaller zone.
Full count Here comes the pitch. This one's inside, and Truman Pearson works the walk. To the top of the order we go. R.J. Barnes back in the batter's box after he popped out to second base in his first time up. First pitch from Miller, catches the outside corner for strike one. Runner on first, one out. Corey Miley on deck for the Steam. This one is grounded to Dalton Miller. He throws to second, and there's nobody there. Truman Pearson rounds second and heads for third as Logan Castleman picks this one out in center. And that, I believe, may be an E1. Dalton Miller was trying to get the double play as he slaps himself in frustration. And now they're on the corners with one out.
Yeah, Dalton just rushed himself a little bit there. Right when he got that baseball, he turned his back without knowing anybody was at the base and threw it out in his center field.
So, right idea, but Miller just couldn't execute, and now we're going to get another infield meeting. Middle infielders in for the Joes, as well as Dalton Miller and Sammy Sass, and now Matt Dietering will walk in as well. So they're having a conversation with Coach Ryan Finnerty.
It's the third error of the day for the Joes.
Yeah, that's really hurt them, as one of those errors cost them 2 runs earlier, and this one potentially extends the inning. As had Dalton Miller waited a little longer, he may have been able to turn that for 2. Xenia Scouts strand a runner on third in the top of the 8th, so 6-3 heading into the bottom of the inning. Corey Miley at the plate. He flew out to center field in his first time up. And now we're going to have a conversation between the umpires. Look around the other games in the GLSCL today, as the Ohio Bison are clashing in a doubleheader with the Ohio Marlins. They took game 1 7-5. Or rather just a single header, so 7-5 the final in that one, as that went to extra innings.
I don't know what the umpires are looking at.
They're over at the Joe's dugout right now.
Weather is not a factor. There's nothing in the area.
They're talking with, I believe, Ryan Finnerty.
Finnerty has his phone out. I don't know if he's checking the weather because there's nothing in the Cincinnati area.
So they were checking the outs. As up on the scoreboard, it said there was 2, but there was really only 1 in the inning. They had to go to Point Streak and check on our man Kevin Hawkswork next to us. So 1 out in the inning. Dalton Miller sets and prepares to give his first pitch to Corey Miley. It's on the way, and it just misses outside for ball 1. Miller from the stretch, kicks and deals, swing and a miss on that one from Miley, strike 1. Nice outside stuff there from Dalton, and that evens the count. Dalton has given up 2 in this inning, looking to stop the bleeding here with a potential double play ball. Runner goes, swing and a sent over to shortstop Cole Becker, who fields and throws past Matt Dietering at first. Rana's already come in to score, and now R.J. Barnes will advance into second, or third rather, as they're on the corners after the E6. So actually, they're going to give him a single, as it was a tough play for Cole Becker, who had to track to his right before making that backhand scoop.
It's a single.
They're on the corners now for Drew Klasner. First pitch to Drew on the way, and it's up high for ball one. One-0 the count to Klasner, who's had himself a really nice day. As the next pitch catches the zone for strike one. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, then got a sac fly RBI in his second. In his third, he singled, and in his fourth, he doubled. One. Here comes the pitch. It runs inside. Sammy Sass is able to catch it along the grass and keep it in his possession. 2 balls and a strike now. Two and one. Miller nods, kicks and deals, grounder first base side. This is going to get through for a base hit. Corey Miley's going to have to hold over at second as he delayed to jump over that ball as it was on the ground. But it will score a run, and it is now 10-2. The Cincinnati Steam have the lead. No Joe's warming up in the bullpen right now. So Dalton Miller has to try to at least get out of this inning. One out here in the top of this 7th, and Brennan Rowe is the batter. He doubled in his first time up. First pitch from Miller, runs into the inside corner, strike one. Oh, 1 the count. Here's the pitch. This one's hit into the gap in left center field. It is down. That'll be at least a base hit. Coming around third and heading home. It is misplayed by the Joes in the field. The throw in will be cut off and now thrown home, but it will not be in time. It is a 2 RBI hit from Brennan Rowe. Believe it may be scored.
A double.
It's going to be a double, so he will get the 2-bagger. 6 runs now come across for the Steam in this inning. They now lead by 10. It's 12-2.
And the Joes could get run ruled for the first time this season. Or wait, would it be the first time this season?
I don't remember, Sam.
I think it would be the first time this season.
Yes, I believe it was, because I think of the one time that they were close was when they ended up almost coming back against the Ohio Marlins. As a first pitch breaking ball delivered into Harrison Johnson. Strike one called. As the fans are starting to get out of their seats here at Foundation Field. Joes could extend this one by scoring at least 1 run in the bottom of the inning. However, the Steam are not done just yet, as there's only 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Ball and a strike to count to Harrison Johnson. Miller sets, looks at second, and deals. And this one's low and in for a ball. Two and 1 the count to Harrison Johnson, batting from the lefty box. Miller looks home, kicks and fires. This one is a jam shot. Shallow left field. Becker jumps up. He can't make the play. This one gets down. Johnson rounds first, heads for second, and he is safe at second. Brennan Rowe comes around to score. That extends the lead to 11, and Harrison Johnson is going to get the double. So the Steam bat around in this inning. 7 have come through. And now Corey Klingenbeck will hit. After 8 innings in Richmond, Scouts lead the Richmond Jazz 6-3. So Xenia will get one final chance to extend their lead, and they'll try to close that one out at McBride Stadium. And then this beating the Joes are taking right now will not matter.
Yeah, the Joes could have a beating tonight, but after tonight, we could be South Division regular season champs.
Yeah, how about that? I've always wondered in sports, things like this can sometimes happen, and I wonder what the kind of vibe on the field will be like afterwards as the players clinch the division, and I mean, they earned that with their season performance, but it comes after a performance like this, which is certainly not one of their best this year.
To be quite honest, I don't think the players care one bit. They just want to get to the playoffs and go from there.
This pitch skipped by Sammy Sass, and so it'll be 2 balls and a strike as Harrison Johnson extends over to third.
Obviously, yeah, it's cool that you're South Division champs, but you want to win in the playoffs. And I'm sure Joe's will be a little bit happy that the Jazz lost, or are assuming that the Scouts can hold on, but to get home field advantage, that's pretty nice to have in the first round.
Time is called so Klingenbeck can tie up his shoe. 2-1 is the count. There's a pitcher warming up now in the Joe's bullpen. Miller kicks and deals. This one runs inside. Watch out. 3 balls and a strike now. Not sure who that pitcher warming up in the Joe's pen is. But
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a position player.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not really sure it's going to be a pitcher, as you don't want to waste any arms in a game like this when you've got playoffs right around the corner. 3-1 pitch inside for Miller, ball 4. Tyler Wagner. It may be Evan Ulrich in the pen for the Joes. I believe Evan did pitch in high school.
Yeah, him and Leighton Banjoff were trotting out there. I didn't think Ulrich would be the thrower because he's usually the catcher when he's DHing or not in the lineup.
First pitch is flared off by Tyler Wagner for strike 1. Yeah, it'd be interesting to have one catcher throw to another as Sammy Sass behind the plate. Evan Ulrich did indeed pitch at high school, as I'm seeing now on his PBR. Max fastball, 82 miles an hour. That pitch is in there for a strike from Dalton Miller, and the count is 0-2. Get this curveball, 67.
That's about average for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, and maybe with a position player pitching right before him, it may not be as off speed as it may be compared to, coming into a game after a guy like Chase Hopewell. But we'll see if Ulrich comes into the game, and if he does, if he's effective. 1-2 the count as Dalton Miller looking to just finally get an out on Tyler Wagner. He kicks and deals. This one's high. It pops out of Sass's glove. That'll advance the runner at second, but not the runner at third. So now there's 2 in scoring position. Two the count. Tyler Wagner singled in this inning. Miller kicks and deals, and this one misses atop the zone. He throws the hands up as that is ball 3. Three balls and 2 strikes. Miller with the wide stance. He shortens it. Here comes the pitch. And that one is inside. Check swing. Appeal to the base umpire. He did not go around, and the bases are walked loaded.
And there's still only 1 out in the inning.
And now Tyler Thaman is going to come out and take the baseball from Dalton Miller. So that'll be the end of Dalton Miller's day. First time we've really seen him struggle on the mound in such a short stint. But Evan Ulrich will indeed come into the game. So he'll throw his warm-up pitches and get his first chance on the mound for the Joes this season when we come back. 13-2 our score. Steam have extended it way out here in this inning. When we come back, new pitcher on the mound for the Joes here on YouTube.
If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has a honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati or call them up at 513-851-9056.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through the wash? Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pay Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything from dishwasher.
Evan Ulrich will take the mound for the Joes here in the top of the 7th inning. Evan's first career pitch for the Joes is fouled off by the batter Brian Pena.
Catcher throwing to catcher.
Ulrich to Sass. They haven't connected yet. We'll see if they can here. High leg kick from Ulrich, and that one they do. It's up high for a ball.
That pitch isn't going to count because umpire wasn't ready, so the count's still 0-1.
Okay, so that is what it'll stay at. Here comes the pitch. Big cut and a miss there from Pena, and Ulrich's got him down 0-2. Wouldn't it be something for his first batter face to be a strikeout? This one is flared foul. Oh-2 on the way, and this one is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Brian Pena. Quickly into the pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. How about that, Evan Ulrich? 1 batter faced, 1 strikeout, and there's 2 away finally in the inning. Truman Pearson will step in now. First pitch is up high for ball 1. 1-0 count to Truman, who walked in his first time up this inning. He takes a big cut and a miss on the outside pitch, and that is strike 1. After 8.5 innings in Xenia, the Scouts strand 2 in scoring position, and the score remains at 6-3. Similar pitch there, another swing and a miss from Truman, strike 2. Evan Ulrich 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Here comes his delivery, and it's up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Evan Ulrich struck out the first batter he faced. Now he's got 2 strikes on the second. The pitch lifted into left field, going back and making the catch short of the warning track is John Sanjul, and that will finally retire the side here in the 7th. 7 runs come across for the Steam, and the Joes are officially on run rule watch. They'll need at least 2 runs as we head to the bottom of the inning. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Washers to microwaves. Go to their location at 780 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard or contact them at 513-285-3519.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Queen City Hospice is your local, independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Get ready, Joe's fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Hungry Joe's fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joes game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
Well, Evan Ulrich ended the last inning, and he starts this one. The DH and normally catcher is pitching and coming in to hit. Chase Popplewell is back on the mound for the Steam. First pitch to Ulrich, breaking ball, check swing. It's in the zone, strike one.
Joes need to score 2 runs of the inning to avoid getting run ruled for the first time this season.
Popplewell's 0-1 is high and away for a ball. The Richmond Jazz in the bottom of the 9th had a runner on second, nobody out. That runner was thrown out, and the batter reached on a fielder's choice. That was KJ Curry. So now, instead of runner on second, nobody out, there's a runner on first with 1 out. Blake Emke looking for the 6-out save. That would catapult the Joes into home field advantage position. 1-2, the count to Evan Ulrich. This pitch is fouled back. 1-2 to Ulrich on the way. This one is driven out into left center field. Going back is Truman Pearson, and he'll make the catch short of the warning track. Great contact there from Evan Ulrich, but just got a little underneath it, and he was not able to push that one over the wall. Garrett Staten, the 9-hitter, who has had a tough day, striking out twice, will come in to hit, but before that, we'll get a mound visit. And now we're going to get a new pitcher here in the bottom of the 7th.
Good evening, Joes fans. Guess what time it is?
Cade Spikes is going to be the new guy. Junior out of North Greenville from Loveland, Ohio, will give his warm-up pitches, and we will see him throw to Garrett Staten when we come back. 1 out in the inning. Joe's looking to avoid getting run ruled down 13-2 here in the bottom of the 7th from Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080. At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day, offering a diverse range of senior living services. Our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community, we strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember. Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to
Cade spikes in for the Cincinnati Steam. Delivered in there for a strike on a swing and a miss from Garrett Staten. But the talk of the town in that commercial break, the Hamilton Joes have won the division here in the regular season. The Xenia Scouts 6, Richmond Jazz 3 is the final score from McBride Stadium, as this one's fouled off by Staten. And that officially means that the Joes will finish the regular season atop the South Division and will secure home field advantage in the playoffs. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball called strike 3 on the inside. Garrett Staten will likely finish this game with a sombrero. John Sanjul will come in. Sanjul is 0 for 2 today with 2 lineouts. First pitch from Cade Spikes is up high for a ball. Joes are down to their final out in this one. 1-0 count. Spikes' pitch is low for a ball. The 2-0 pitch is also low, and now John Sanjul ahead 3-0. So Spike's struggling to find the zone here. He'll try to do it on this pitch. He turns and fires. This one is up and in, and that is ball 4. John Sanjul back on the base paths for the second time today. This time on the walk. Cole Becker comes up to the plate. Cole is 0 for 2. First pitch, swung on and popped up middle infield, coming over from short and making the catch is Brennan Rowe, and that will finish the game. So the Cincinnati Steam gets some pride on the road, and they are certainly ecstatic to dominate here at Foundation Field. 13-2 the final, as they take the final game of the regular season from the Hamilton Joes. Sam, the Joes took quite a beating today, but the big takeaway from it is that the Xenia Scouts won, and so they will still finish atop the division, and now moving into the playoffs, they will have all their pitching fresh and ready.
Yeah, you get run ruled in the final regular season game of the season, but kind of bittersweet because you're South Division champs by the end of the night with the Jazz losing, and you get home field advantage for the games Monday and Wednesday, games 1 and 3 if necessary. So if you're listening and you can get out to Foundation Field here in Hamilton on Monday, try to come out and support your Joes for some postseason baseball.
So 13-2 is the final. Not an ideal game for the Joes, but they are South Division champions. They will finish the regular season with a record of 27-15, and their winning streak will extend to 2. Like Sam said, they will play against the Richmond Jazz in the first round of the GLSCL Division Series on Monday. For the Cincinnati Steam, their season is over. They fall just short of playoff position as they finish at 24-18 in third place. And Rick Antonori's squad certainly with a respectable season and a great way to end it here with a dominant win on the road. So come out to the game on Monday or tune in here on YouTube, as it is going to be a big one. The Joes are vying for nothing short of a GLSCL title, and that campaign will begin on Monday. So, for Sam Newcomb and all of our hardworking crew here at the Hamilton Joes broadcast team, my name is Luke Westpoli saying so long here from Foundation Field. Thank you for tuning in all regular season long. We appreciate all of your support, all of your kind words throughout the year, and stay with us next week for the playoffs. Final score 13 for the Cincinnati Steam,